And then do you work with independently published authors as well as traditionally published? Or are you preferring to split mostly with traditional authors?
I honestly, I prefer to work with published authors by the big houses because the honest truth is it's easier. The established publishing houses have they have the distribution in place, they have the marketing in place, they have support in house. When you're an independently published author, you don't have that support, so you've got to create it all yourself. And so for the most part, I just don't, because it's like a whole other layer of complexity. But for example, I worked a few years ago with this fantastic YA author. Her name is Lauren Miller. She was traditionally published for a couple of her books that did well, and she wanted to write a new novel. She'd written a new novel and she wanted to do it herself. And she said, and she's someone I'd worked with before and I adore, and she's like, will you do it? And she said, I will. She's a very smart businesswoman, and she's like, I will have everything covered. I'm going to work with Ingram Spark. We're going to have distribution in place. I'm going to get a gorgeous jacket. I'm going to get blurbs. I said, okay. And it was great because, especially because it was a YA novel, the YA media, she already had this great reputation, so she wasn't a new voice. And we got as much or more publicity than we had for her previous book that had been traditionally published. So that's all to say, never say never, but as I tend not to, just because it's just more complicated.